Okay, so today we're talking about Shaw Brothers, as you can see from the thumbnail, and Shaw Brothers is one of my favorite just production companies ever. I love Shaw Brothers, and it was started in Hong Kong by Runmi Shaw, Run Shaw, and Runjmi Shaw. Now, today we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Shaw Brothers movies. Now, with this list, it is maybe the top 5 that come to my head. Like, when I think about these movies, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, 4, 5, etc. However, all these movies can be interchangeable, except maybe number 1. Number 1 is my all-time favorite Shaw Brothers movie. So, well, let's begin. So with number 5, it's one of my favorites. It's very different. It's the Brave Archer series. I love the Brave Archer series because it's not only funny and has one of my favorite actors, Alexander Fusheng, but it also has a cohesive story. I love how there are multiple Brave Archers in the series. Like there's Brave Archer 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. I only had to watch the first movie, and I call that one my favorite, even though number 3 also might have been my favorite as well. Now, one thing that comes to mind for this movie specifically is that it had the Endgame, the Knives Out, that type of cast. This had so many heavy hitters, and just check this intro out.
Had 5 pupils.
Alright, number 4, and this might be a little controversial, but I have the 5 Deadly Venoms. The one that maybe popularized the 5 Deadly Venom movies. It's just phenomenal. Now, one thing that I just realized talking to my dad, who put me onto these movies, is that when they jump on those high buildings or do all that stuff, they're just doing it backwards, jumping it off, and I never knew it. But a lot of the stuff that's happening in these movies is really incredible. Like, when you see the centipede kicking all those plates, like, what the heck? Like, that's why I love Shaw Brothers movies. And 5 Deadly Venoms encapsulates that phenomenally. And I just really like the 5 Deadly Venoms. My one kind of gripe with it is that I wish that the 5 Deadly Venoms got to interact with each other more. I think that would have helped the movie a lot, but overall, I love that movie.
Handed. I'll use my hands against any weapon.
Okay, so in the number 3 spot, we have, might be controversial again, but the 5 Elemental Ninjas, or Chinese Super Ninjas. So this was in a higher spot, maybe 1 or 2 before I rewatched it, but this movie is still good. The only gripes I have with it is the girl that they had, the Shinobi Ninja. Like, I thought it was weird how, like, she killed everybody or helped kill everybody, and then she thought that the main character, I forgot his name, would, like, just fall for her still. I just thought that was weird. But the concept of this movie is really good. I just wish they dove more into learning, like, the different elemental ninjas. It's like they just went there and they knew right away. Like, I wish it had more story aspects to it, but I liked how everything went. I liked how the ninjas were. I love all the different elements. I think the coolest one was the water ninjas. It was, like, pretty cool, and I like how they dealt with them. Also, Earth was pretty cool as well. I can't lie. I just like this movie a lot. Alright, so for our number 2 spot, this is one of my favorite movies. It's The Brave Swordsman. No, not The Brave Swordsman, The Bastard Swordsman. 1 and 2. I only watched number 1, and what I could say was this movie was the original Jujutsu Kaisen. You see how, like, each like clan has their own style, like the Silk Swarm style. That's like, I guess you could say like the Gojo clan. Like it is just, I think with Shaw Brothers you have sometimes the mysticism, and this is a good balance of both. Like I like how like, you know, the Silkworm and the guy with the hands. It's just like, it's a good balance. And Yu Fei Young is one of my favorite main characters ever. I like how you think he's just a bastard swordsman and he doesn't know anything, but it turns out he could literally beat everyone there, and that his father was the one training him the whole time and the master of the whole place, or I guess he was second in command. But it just was so good. Like that movie is great. I mean, yeah, it was really good. The Silkworm style is just so cool. Oh my god. And when it does the music, when he's doing it like the, I love that. Alright, last but certainly not least is the 36 Chambers of Shaolin. I love this movie. It is so good. Just the way they orchestrated it. I think the reason why this is number one is because I think this made me fall in love with the concept of, I guess, the underdog or the disciple learning and becoming stronger over time. Because this, if I'm correct, might be like one of the first. And just seeing him go from nothing and then going to the different chambers and his dedication towards learning Kung Fu. And then him in the end opening his own chamber at the end and teaching Kung Fu to everyone was just great. I need to watch Return to the 36 Chambers of Shaolin because I do not remember that movie. But this movie is just, I don't know, it makes me want to come or go to Shaolin and become a Shaolin monk. Like, it is just like, just the way they live and just how they're learning Kung Fu. And everything is Kung Fu. You breathe, you work, you eat, you sleep Kung Fu. It's just a really good movie. Well, that was my top 5 Shaw Brothers movies. Thank you for watching, and I'm E. Thank you for giving me just a minute of your time.